In this iPad tutorial, I'm going to go over how you save a copy of a video that's been uploaded to Dropbox over to your movie player application. But before we get started, there's a couple things in Dropbox I want to review and go over with you. For the purpose of this video, this little hand mouse is going to play the role of my finger in navigating the iPad. So let's tap on Dropbox and open that app. And here's our folders. The iBooks folder we're using to send you files that you need to move to iBooks. The videos folder, we're placing the new videos to be placed and moved into the movie player app. But the rest of these files and folders we're going to leave right here in Dropbox, or rather you're going to leave them right here in Dropbox and access them in the Dropbox application itself. There's a few reasons for doing it this way. One is there's a large number of files, so the process of trying to move each one to an outside application is a long and tedious type of process. Two, by doing it in Dropbox, we can ensure that everyone is working on the same version of the file. For example, if a vendor sends us a new MSDS sheet and we need to delete the old one, we can simply do it here in Dropbox and upload the new one, and then everyone has that new version, as opposed to having people working off of an old version. Additionally, iBooks and the movie player do not give you the ability to create subfolders. So to keep all this information organized within those apps is a rather difficult thing to do. But the thing to keep in mind here is that Dropbox is a cloud service, meaning all these files and folders are on the internet and you have to be online to access them. So what do you do if you need offline access? If you're at a customer's location who doesn't have internet? Well, prior to that, you can mark them into what Dropbox calls starring the file for offline mode. And I'll go through that process of how you do that. So there's a couple approaches you could take. You could go through each of these folders and all the files and mark the ones and star each one that you want for offline mode. Or another option is you can kind of star them as you go. For example, if I was going to go visit a customer and show them and talk to them about BDT diamond wheels, well, I know they're going to want to see some BDT diamond wheel drawings. So I'm going to go ahead and find those files and star them for offline access. So here's how we would do that. I would tap on the diamond wheels folder, navigate through the wheels drawing folder, and then BDT stone, and then the drawings folder. And here's all the drawings. Now these first ones with the star here on the Adobe icon have already been starred for favorites. So let me show you how I did that. I simply tapped on the file name, waited for it to load up. Once it loaded, then I just simply tapped on this star icon and then it'll darken, and now the file has been marked for offline access. Same thing, do the next one, wait for it to download, tap on the star, and now you have the star icon on that file, and you'll be able to access it in offline mode. You can also go down here and tap on the star favorites. Here's a listing of all the files I've already marked. So if you need to review what you've already marked for offline access, that's how you would do that. Okay, let's go back to Dropbox, and I want to go back to the root directory or the home of Dropbox. So I'm going to hit this back arrow to navigate my way back, all the way back until I don't have any more arrows. Now I'm in the root directory of Dropbox. Again, there's a multitude of information in these files, and we'll probably be adding more as we go along. So take some time and review that information so you can get familiar with what you have there. So let's get back to how we add a video from Dropbox over to Movie Player. If I tap this video folder right here, you can see that I've recently uploaded some new movies. These are from DMX on their Cyclone series of products. So to get them over to Movie Player, I'm going to go back to my home screen first, tap on the home button on my iPad, take me back home, and then I'm going to tap on Movie Player and open that up. Now I've already downloaded and placed all these movies in in Movie Player. So let me show you how I did that. Up here you have the plus sign. You're going to tap that plus sign, and that brings up this Add Movie menu. Our movies are in Dropbox, so I'm going to tap on the Dropbox option. and here I am inside my videos folder. If this happens to open up inside of a different folder in Dropbox, use your back button, go back home to the Dropbox home, and select the videos folder. So then you'll be right here. So to download these, it's a one movie at a time process. So you'll tap on the first movie and it'll start loading, and you'll see the progress bar here as it's downloading the movie. And once it completes, you'll tap on the second movie and download it, and so forth and so on until you get down and you've got all 14 movies. This wasn't too bad. I think it took me maybe 30 minutes to get all 14 movies downloaded, but it's going to depend on your internet speed, and of course the size of the file determines how long it's going to take to download as well. So do this when you are on Wi-Fi and you have some time to go through the process. Of course, you could choose to download just a couple a day and do it that way. I just prefer to get them all downloaded so I have all the information done and completed all at one time. Okay, now my movie's just about finished, and it's finished, and now it's over here in the bookcase. Then I would simply tap on the next one and do the same thing. Okay, I have all 14 downloaded, so I'm all done. So I'm going to go in here and tap inside the movie player application to close that menu, and here's all my movies. However, I need to get them inside of a folder in order to keep my movie player application organized. So to do that, I'm going to go up here and tap on the edit button in the top right hand corner. Brings this up, and what you do is simply select the 14 movies by tapping here in the circle, and that puts a red check mark there on the movie. So I'm going to tap all 14 here. And then I'm going to hit this move button down here in the lower right hand corner. Notice how it says 14 because that's how many I've selected. So I'm going to tap on that move button. Brings up the move menu, and here I have an option. I can move all 14 into an existing folder I've already created, or I can create a new folder. In this example, I want to create a new folder, so I'm going to tap new folder, and now all 14 of my movies are in this folder. However, I need to rename this. So I'm going to tap on New Folder. This brings the screen up where I can type a new name for my folder. Okay. Okay, and then when I'm finished typing, I hit the Done button. And now I have all the movies in a nice, neat little folder here in Movie Player. Now that I'm finished, I'll come up here to the right-hand corner and tap on the Done button. And now the lights come back on the movies. There's just one more thing I'd like to show you. If you find that this view is difficult for you to read, maybe you're having a hard time reading the name of the folder, or if you tap one of the folders, some of the movies don't have a picture, and maybe it might be difficult for you to read the name. So I'm going to show you another view that might make that a little easier for you. Let's go back to All Movies here. If you come over here and look at this icon with the lines, horizontal lines, that's like a folder / page view. You tap on that. Now your folders are in this view, making it a little easier to read. Additionally, if you tap on this first one that we just made, this IMAX one, here's the name of all the movies all spelled out by the name of the file. So that may make it a little easier for you to find the movie that you're looking for. Okay? So I tap back here on All Movies. Back here again. And if I want to get back to the bookcase shelf, I go to this window type of icon and tap on it. And now I'm back in the bookcase view. And that concludes this tutorial on how you take a movie from Dropbox and save it into your movie player application.